Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, and how does it end?
If it's by knockout, it's going to be Serrano.
What round?
If it's by, I'm so bad with this stuff. I don't know. So, Taylor's a great fighter, and she lasted with Pursoon. And Pursoon, like I said, she's a monster in that ring. If it's by points, it's going to be Katie Taylor, but I don't know. Katie has so much experience. I don't know, but I'm pulling for. I'm gonna be honest. I would love for Serrano to win because it's the hometown. I want to bring the belts back over to the USA, and it's just an amazing night. Like the atmosphere is gonna be so crazy. But styles make fights, and I know Serrano's gonna be right there to fight her the whole night. It's just, I know with Katie, she kind of struggles with brawlers or people that's like real aggressive, but I know she's training hard. Both of them are training extremely hard. I'm just excited to see the fight.
All
with
right.
my belts.
With your belts.
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. I know that you're going to be at that fight. Who do you have in this fight and why?
I have respect for both of them. They've done so much for the sport, but they've done it in like completely different worlds, like two different paths completely. And their styles sort of show that. I think that Katie Taylor still has a very amateur style. It's not bad. It's great amateur style. It's won her a lot of fights. She's gone really far with that. But Serrano has a very, very sound pro style because she never really competed in the amateurs. She's always been in the pros. So you have two great women from two different backgrounds coming together. And so it's really going to depend like who has a better game plan, who stays most disciplined. I know that a good style, amateur style like Katie Taylor, who has a very high punch count and speed, I think that she'll win the first few rounds of maybe the first half of the fight against someone like Serrano, because that style can kind of throw off a pro. It's a lot at once, right? But then a good sound pro style can sort of take over in the second half and impose their will a little more. And so I think that's kind of that maybe is how it'll go. Katie Taylor takes the first half, Serrano sort of takes the second half. But I'm just going to make a prediction that it goes to decision. I'm just going to stay firm on that for fun. I'm gonna say it goes to decision, and it's just whoever really performed the best in their time of that fight, in their half of the fight, I think will get the decision.
So I haven't picked a winner. I just know what my thoughts are. If it goes the distance, I believe Katie Taylor. If it goes to knockout, I would say Amanda.
Okay.
I feel like Amanda has, enough power, but Katie is very seasoned in the ring, just as much as Amanda is, but she uses the ring generalship really well. And so she can get her shots off and keep moving. She's going to do that.
You think it could end in a draw? I don't want it to. I don't. You know what? Boxing gods don't listen to me.
They just gave me this feeling like, it could, because guess what? How about rematch? Exactly. Exactly.
Make fights.
I am so excited about this fight. It's like Christmas. It's going to be like Christmas.
Yeah.
There's Katie Taylor with the best footwork, the best speed, and people don't get always how intelligent she is, but she is gifted and extremely polished with how she moves and how she does things as a boxer puncher. And then you have Serrano, who's left-handed, but extremely strong. I've heard multiple times that she hits like a Mack truck. She might as well be a 165 pounder.
Damn.
And the way she moves and how she is. And so with the two styles and the two personalities, it's going to be, someone could get knocked out, definitely. If someone gets knocked out, I would say Katie. But I also don't know if Serrano, although she's an amazing fighter and she's strong, your strength doesn't matter if you can't land. And that's one thing, because I don't know if she's faced anybody with the footwork, with the angles, and with the intelligence that Katie brings to the table. So it's going to be really up in the air, because I just wish them both the best. Katie's my girl. I love Katie. We're great friends. But boxing-wise, I could see it going either way for multiple reasons. And I just wish them both the best.
I want Serrano to win.
Why?
But because somebody needs to be somebody different. Like
But is it one, or you believe that she has tools?
No, I want.
You don't believe she has the tools to do it though?
No.
Oh, why?
No. I think Katie just has a little bit more of a like in and out type of fighting style. I mean, I think Katie will definitely win because she's like the higher part of in her weight.
Okay.
And then
so
Serrano's
because of
the
her,
properality,
her status.
Yes.
I think Katie might be a little faster too.
Yes.
You think she is?
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
But it'll be a good fight. We'll see.
We'll be tuning in for sure. What is your assessment of what that matchup looks like?
I can see the what she's saying as far as the amateur, like busy.
Mm-hmm.
But also Amanda, she's a little bit of a body snatcher too. You know what I mean? She's a body snatcher. She's a female body snatcher in the sport. So I also kind of feel Taylor is like big. She's like 150 something, and you know what I mean. Coming down to that weight just to hydrate back up, she's gonna be stronger. So, but I'm definitely rooting for Amanda though. I want Amanda to win. I think styles make fight, and I think those two styles match up perfectly to basically enjoy the sport and watch. You know what I mean, to see who's the better woman on that night.
I'm excited for a lot of these women fights, especially Katie Taylor and
Amanda Serrano.
Serrano.
Who do you have in that, and why does this fight excite you?
I think that that's just a great fight, and I'm glad to see it happening. And I would probably lean a little bit more towards Amanda Serrano, but very little, like 51-49.
Do you think that will end in a knockout or on fight?
It could, especially with somebody like Amanda Serrano. She's a killer.
We just interviewed Marlon Esparza. She said that people have said that Amanda hits like a Mack truck. She hits hard.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looks like it. It looks like it. So yeah, I mean, I could see that, but Katie Taylor has great boxing skills and ability, and you know what boxing skills do, right?
Uh-huh.
Skills pay the bills.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely. So I want to see it. I think it's just whoever is better that night. You know what I mean? I think both of them have an unlimited amount of skills and ability. I think it's just who brings it that night.